Alright, we have two problems here on the board. How do we solve this? These are logarithmic equations. How do we solve this equation? We have to find the value of x in these equations. Now, before you can solve this very well, you have to understand some rules of logarithms. Some rules of logarithms are very, very important when you are trying to solve equations involving logarithms. So what are the equations? Okay, so before we solve this, I will briefly and quickly list out the rules of logarithms so that we can use that to solve these problems. They are very, very simple. Okay, so we have here solutions. So first of all, let me list the rules of logarithm. So we have the first one. If you have log, let's say p q as p times q base a, it will be log p plus log q in base a. Number two, if you have log p over q base a, it will give us log p base a minus log q base a. Remember, when you are applying the law, the numerator is always the first thing you will write, and the denominator will be the one subtracting the numerator. So please take note of that. And the base, their bases must be the same. Okay, so before you can apply this law. So we have another one. If you have log a base a, the answer is 1. Also, if you have log, let's say log p raised to power of q, so that will be equals to q log p base a. Alright. Also, don't forget this, number 5. If you have log 1 base a, the answer is 0. So, let us see how we can apply these rules of logarithm. Take note of these rules, please. Let's see how we can apply these rules of logarithms to solve these problems on the board. How do we apply it? Okay, the first question says log. So we go to the question. Number 1 question says log 2x plus 1 base 10 minus log 3x minus 2 base 10 equals to 1. We have to find the value of x here. So to find the value of x, we have to look which of these rules are we going to use. So if you check very well, this is perfect for this. The rule number 2. So if you check, this is our numerator and this is our denominator. So we can write this in this form. The whole of this can be written in this form. Alright? So this will be log 2x plus 1 over 3x minus 2 base 10 equals to 1. Remember, 1 can be written as log a base a. So in this case, our base is 10. So that will be log 10 base 10. Very simple. So we can just cancel out the logarithm, and we are now left with 2x plus 1 over 3x minus 2 equals to 10. Then we can now simplify that equation. You make this a fraction, since this one is a fraction, and you cross multiply. And when you cross multiply, this will times this, so that will be 2x plus 1. This will times this, so that will be 10 times 3x minus 2. So you have 2x plus 1 equals to 30x. 10 times 3x is 30x. 10 times negative 2 is negative 20. So you have that, so you collect like terms. Collect like terms. You have, permit me to clean the board. So this will give us if this comes to this other side and here, so that will be 1 plus 20 equals to 30x minus 2x. Okay, this plus this is 21 equals to 28x. So we divide both sides by 28. So this cancels this. 7 goes here, 3, 7 here, 4. So you have x equals to 3 over 4. So the value of x is 3 over 4. So for this, x here is 3 over 4. So let's see how we can solve this other one. It's very simple. We have log x squared plus 4 base 10 equals to 2 plus log x base 10 minus log 20 base 10. We have to find the value of x. It's the same thing. Apply the rules of logarithm here, but still going to get our answer very correctly. Okay. So let me solve that quickly. Here. Please, let's see how we can solve that. So we have number 2 log x squared plus 4 base 10 equals to 2 plus log x base 10 minus log 20 base 10. Now to solve that, we need to collect like terms. So if you collect like terms, you collect like terms. So you bring all the terms that are having logarithm to one side. So we're going to bring all these ones with logarithm to this other side. So that will give us log x squared plus 4 base 10. We bring this one. This is plus log x base 10. So that will be negative log x base 10. Then here will be plus log 20 base 10 equals to, so we are left with 2. So we bring these 2 to this other side. So we're having equals to what? 2. So we have to apply the rules of logarithm. The first one is subtraction, and that is what? Division. So that would be log x squared plus 4 over what? Over x. Alright? This is our numerator, this is the denominator. Then this is plus. Plus is multiplication. So we have to apply that. So that would be times what? 20. Put this in brackets. Equals to what? Equals to 2. Once you are able to interpret this like this, then you've solved half of the problem. So that takes us to, please let me clean this. So that will give us, remember this is base 10. So that will give us log x squared. Let me write it well. This is 20 times this, so we just open bracket there. X squared plus 4 all over what? X equals 2. This is base 10. 2. No, this 2 is, if you write 2 times 1, it is still the same thing.